Oh my gosh. You look back and you see old Ariana to new Ariana, and you think about how much you've learned and how much you've grown. It's insane.
Yeah.
Can you pinpoint one or two things, like the biggest thing you've learned over the last maybe 4 years?
When, I guess when you just, like, be yourself, you know, and in your most genuine possible way, and are completely unafraid, that's when everything starts to fall into place. And that takes a while, especially with so much public, like, you know, rumors and opinions and all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's like you get scared and you want to hold back a little. But then I was like, you know what? Like, none of this would be happening if I just was like, God, and just was myself. And I went out and I was my silly self. And then you go and it all goes away. And then you're like, that's me. And
it's a life changer.
There you go. Yeah, when you let go and you're like, here you go. Take it or leave it.
Whether you like it or not,
that's as simple as it can be. It's like, why hold back? You own life. Just have fun and be yourself, and don't worry about the rest. But I'm adjusting. For me, music has always come first and foremost. So that's like, I really only care about the creative. Like, I only care about, like, becoming better at my craft and creating and writing and expressing myself and, you know, training, you know, practicing dance, getting better, like trying to become more comfortable. And, you know, for me, that's the most important thing. So when I do things like that, or photo shoots or things like that, it does take a lot more work. But I do feel like I'm getting a little better at it, if that makes sense. I've loved music my whole life. And right now I'm in a position where I get to do it and pursue it. And it's sort of my, like, life now. So that's a dream come true. If I think about it for too long, it gets a little intimidating. But not really. I really enjoy it, and I feel so blessed and so lucky. Well, my favorite song is actually Best Mistake with Big Sean, who's one of my best friends. But it was an amazing experience. It was a great learning experience. I learned so much. Because I tried new things, and I explored sounds that I had never done before, like Break Free, which is EDM, and I had never done anything like that before. But it was a great learning experience. I heard the song when I was working with Max and Sab, and they were like, "What do you think of this?" And they played it for me, and I was like, "Well, it's really different, but I am obsessed with it." And so I wanted to take that chance and really try it and open my mind to something new, something that I had never done before that was really different for me. And I was kind of terrified to approach it at first, but then it became one of my favorites. So I'm really excited about it, and I love doing new things and being surprised by the outcome. Like, I really liked it. Well, we were at the studio one day, and he was just stopping by to visit, and they were like, "Hey, you want to write? See if anything good comes from it?" And he was like, "Sure." And so I was recording another song, and then they played me what they had written, and I was like, "This is so beautiful." Like, the verse was really pretty, and then the pre was really pretty, and then the chorus was really pretty, and I was like, "Damn, this whole song is really, really beautiful." And it's amazing. I don't think people are as familiar with him as a writer as they are as with, you know, Harry Styles as a part of One Direction. But either way, he's extraordinarily talented, and I'm so grateful that I got to have a song by him. I heard the song when I was working with Max and Sab, and they were like, "What do you think of this?" And they played it for me, and I was like, "Well, it's really different, but I am obsessed with it." And so I wanted to take that chance and really try it and open my mind to something new, something that I had never done before that was really different for me. And I was kind of terrified to approach it at first, but then it became one of my favorites. So I'm really excited about it, and I love doing new things and being surprised by the outcome. Like, I really liked it. And, you know, if things are upsetting you, make sure that your intention is correct. Like, why is this thing bothering me? Am I giving into my ego, or is this actually a real problem?
Not a lot of 21-year-olds have a great concept of their own ego, and certainly not performers. I always thought it was really interesting that you talked about that. What sort of situations have you had to say, you know what, I'm going to park my ego, that this is about my ego?
Oh my goodness. Well, it's really hard because, you know, especially being like on camera all the time and things like that. You know, it's just, it's very stressful knowing that you've gone from being just a person who loves to sing and who loves to dance and perform and make music to a person who is literally like material for people to write blogs and then like dissect you and like start things and put out an inaccurate like depiction of you and have many people believe it, and then like, you know, that whole thing is very weird. But at the same time, that comes with the territory. It's what I signed up for. And if I were to worry about that, that would be me giving into my ego. And I just try to not see it. You know, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll be here for a while. They'll get to see the real me. They'll get to know all of it.